King Charles's cancer diagnosis has rocked the royal world, but there may be one silver lining to the king's bad news. The world found out King Charles III was diagnosed with cancer on February 5th, thanks to a public statement from Buckingham Palace. Reportedly, the king personally told William, Prince of Wales, and Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex. Harry clearly didn't waste any time reacting to the news. He immediately hopped on a plane to the UK to visit his father and landed in London on February 6th. King Charles reaching out to Harry personally to tell him the news, instead of letting him find out with the rest of the world, might mean the relationship between King Charles and Harry could be on the mend. Their relationship has been strained ever since Harry and Meghan Markle stepped back from royal duties in 2020. While Prince Harry has returned to England a few times since then, there didn't seem to have been much of an easing of the royal rift.
They've shown absolutely no willingness to reconcile.
That said, we don't know when exactly King Charles told Harry and William. He may have even told them together on a phone call or video chat. Harry being kept in the loop with regard to his father's health seems like it would be a no-brainer, of course. They're father and son after all, but it appears to be in stark contrast to how we found out about Queen Elizabeth's death. It's in looking at that difference that we can see hints of a potential reconciliation. According to his memoir, Spare, Prince Harry found out that his grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, had died via a BBC News alert on his phone.
This is BBC News from London. Buckingham Palace has announced the death of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
Here's what went down. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle happened to be in England in September 2022 when Queen Elizabeth's health took a turn for the worse. Harry's father told him to get up to Balmoral and reportedly insisted that he not bring Meghan. That said, Harry apparently did not receive an invite to join a number of his family members, including Prince William, on a chartered private flight to Scotland. Queen Elizabeth died at 3:10 p.m. local time, and William and the others landed in Scotland at 3:50 p.m. So it's not as though they got a chance to see the Queen and Harry didn't. Instead, the bigger issue was Harry being left to handle things on his own, as well as the fact that he didn't receive a private notification that the Queen had died. In Omid Scobie's book Endgame, the author wrote that Harry's private flight didn't leave London for Scotland until 5:35 p.m. If the Queen died at 3:10 p.m., that meant there would have been time for Harry to have received a call either from his father or his brother to let him know. Instead, he found out at the same time as the general public. Notably, the palace statement confirming King Charles's cancer diagnosis said he remains wholly positive about his treatment, so we don't have any reason to believe that King Charles is on his deathbed in the way that Queen Elizabeth was. That said, it's still clearly a time of stress within the family, as anyone who has dealt with a cancer diagnosis of a loved one will understand. And this time, Harry was notified not by his phone, but by his father. Prince Harry then taking the steps to visit his father speaks to the love he still has for him, despite the differences they've had over the years. It also supports what Prince Harry told Anderson Cooper during his 2023 60 Minutes interview, when he said, "I look forward to having a relationship with my father and other members of my family. Everyone knows how hard it can be to undergo cancer treatment and how stressful it can be on families. But one silver lining might be Harry and his father strengthening their fractured relationship."